Right, this is part of the bed frame. In actual fact, this is one side of the bed frame. It's actually upside down at the moment. Lee came over the other day, helped me put the frames together. So it's better with two here because you can hold things in place a lot easier. I need to add some more bits of wood to it to support the slats, and also it's built in three sections. All will become clear, clear as mud. Now it's built in three sections, but it'll all become clear once I get it together. So it's going to be a strong bed, that's for sure. But I'm going to need a nice solid bed. Yes. Let's crack on. So I'll show you what I've done. I basically made two boxes made out of 2x2 and some 3x2. Really sturdy and strong. These boxes either side, which gives me storage underneath. But the centrepiece, I was just going to have battens straight across the top, put the slats on, job done. But I thought, what if I want to use this space? So this centrepiece I've made like that. Happy days. So now I can use this piece in the middle, I can use that as a seat, put something on the underside of that with a little flip down table. I could sit in the middle there looking out, I can have my toilet somewhere stored under there. It's just a really good use of space. If I ever want to put any large objects in there, straight through. The majority of the time, the bed will be in that configuration. When I constructed this middle frame, I made sure that the cross timbers were cut into the long pieces, so that the cross members are also sitting on this piece to offer it more strength, which is screwed and bolted to that frame. Absolutely solid. So I'm really pleased with the way that's come out. So the way that it's going to be used, I mean, it's not fixed in at the moment, I've got to adjust it to the right distance, but the way basically it's going to be used is, and I've laid on it already with some ply, I'll be sleeping at a diagonal to see how I get on with that, and there's plenty of room for me because I'm a really tall geezer, so I can't sleep straight across, so I will sleep at a diagonal. But at the front I will have either a pull out piece or a piece that fixes onto the ends to give me 6 foot, and then it will be like, that will be a 6 foot bed there. Yeah, just move the cushions about or the mattress about. I can lift it up, move through the van, put it down if I need to, put the mattress on there. It's either going to have, I mean, I've looked at having sponge mattresses made, like to have 3 pieces, and they are a fortune. You've got to go out and take a mortgage out just to have a bit of sponge made. So I think I might go for a 4 foot or 4'6" mattress, chop it down myself and just have one big mattress there and just spin it round when I want to lift that up. Yeah, if I had a little flip down table there, it'd be quite nice, wouldn't it? Happy days. So that's one wire from your spotlight that's coming down behind this wall here at the back. Easy enough to do. So the rest of the wires on that wall, I don't want to run too many wires behind. Just to satisfy Kev. Got your mug, Kev. Wandering Womble, check his channel out. Especially live streams of the auctions, really good. Got some really good motors gone through there this morning. I'm happy with that so far. It's just like I mentioned in the previous video. Sometimes I can't always visualise stuff. When people make plans, you know, these 3D SketchUp and that, it's great if you can use it. It's a really good bit of software, SketchUp. I can't do it, not very technically minded like that. When I was putting this together, I started thinking about, you know, I could have a Murphy bed, I could have struts that go across to put me slats on, just have a big sheet of ply. And I thought, no, I want to best use the space. What can I do? Most of the time the bed's going to be down, but I've got the option to flip it up if I want to. And I couldn't really see that, how it was going to work, until I got these in. I got these two side bits in first, which left the gap in the middle where I was going to put the cross members in to create this garage space. And then I thought, well, why don't I make that centre piece able to lift up? And I could see it. It's the same as it's why everything's become so slow with like building a kitchen or whatever. Now this is in, I can start to see it. It's coming into me to my mind. So it starts to unfold, and that's the only way I can really build this sort of thing from scratch. Let's get in there. So I'm doing bits and pieces. So you know, I'm doing the bed because I need to get that in place. And now I can start to see where the electrics are going, where they're going to run. But those cables are the only, those lighting cables are the only ones that are going to be running behind that service area at the top. And all the other cables will be surface mounted, but you won't be able to see them because they'll be behind furniture, either behind the bed or behind the sofa or behind the kitchen. So you won't really, there's nothing wrong with surface mounting. I think it's probably better to surface mount wires because you can see where they are and you know where to get access to them if you need to. Yeah. It's just 3 things you need when you're doing a van build. There's only 3 tools you need when you do a van build. A vape, if you vape. Tea, plenty of tea. And a power drill screwdriver. That's what you need. Not really. I'll tell you what I need. Bloody table saw. Anyway, let's crack on.